Are you ready to log a Dark Goblin? Hopefully. Go, go, go. I think we hit the Dark Goblin. Yes! That balloon's gonna get so much damage. Nice, and he wasted the zap. Balloon's gonna go crazy. He said well played, I agree. After years of waiting, Supercell finally gave the people what they want. OG Clash Royale is back. Oh, my Sheila, my Sheila. It's time to party like it's 2017. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you 5 of the best decks for the new Retro Royale game mode. And if you're an OG Clash Royale player, I'm sure you will be surprised by 0 of these decks. My goal for today's video, 1, is to just have fun, and 2 is to help you find a deck that you feel comfortable using in the new game mode. So hop in the time machine and I will show you how to cook your opponents with some OG Clash Royale decks. Into our first match of the video, and you know we had to go with Classic Logbait. I mean, come on, come on. This is the deck that I'm most excited for. I mean, Logbait originated, well, yeah, back in like 2017. It's such a versatile deck, such a strong deck, so I'm really excited to put it to the test today. We're gonna go like this, split our game here. That's gonna prove to be a troublesome player when he goes for the raid, but we're okay. Looks like he's gonna be running P.E.K.K.A, or at least like a variant of P.E.K.K.A, so fortunately Logbait does really well against P.E.K.K.A, because P.E.K.K.A doesn't usually run like a small spell, although he might be running like a hybrid deck. Princess here should clean up the Dark Goblin and live, I think? Yes, yes, level 15 Princess. Alright, so this deck, probably I expect to be one of, if not the strongest decks in Retro Royale, plus some of the other ones that I'm going to show you today. I do think the strongest decks at the highest level are going to be like Minor Poison Control and like Ice Bow Rocket. I saw Morton playing something like that, but this deck, for the average player, for majority of people, you can learn it, you can play it well, so really excited. I just woke up early. I woke up at like 5 a.m. my time to record this video, so if it looks dark in the room, it is dark, but your boy is dedicated. Okay, so he's pretty cooked here because he doesn't have his E-Wiz in cycle, and only thing he could do to block this is play bats. So as long as I have like my Princess ready, yeah, Poison, I don't think it comes down in time. Like, that's the thing with P.E.K.K.A Poison, is like, it used to be really strong, but you have to combo it with like Zap, or you have to combo it with like E-Wiz or something else. I will protect this Princess because he doesn't have P.E.K.K.A in hand, so I think it's a good play. If he had P.E.K.K.A in cycle, it would have been like an awkward play, and I'm just going to let this go. I could have gone Ice Spirit, I could have done some stuff, but we got a great amount of damage, and I don't want to overextend because I'm going to want all of those troops on defense here. We're going to wait, go for like a last second log to take care of the Dark Goblin and the Ram. He thought I was low on elixir, so he pressures with the gang, but that's the thing about Logbait, is like your defense is so cheap. So if you're smart and you're frugal, you're always forcing out positive elixir trades. I played my Ice Spirit too low there, that's my fault. I'm gonna do some split lane here. Just force out something on the left. See, he shouldn't have spent on the left. He should have let that go. He kind of felt, that was the trap that I set up, is because I had the knight down and I went in for the barrel, he was like, oh no, I have to spend on this. And that's the trap of Logbait. I shouldn't have done that. And I can pretty much waste my log whenever I want because he doesn't have like a Goblin barrel or anything. I'm going to try and save my eye tower for the P.E.K.K.A. I don't really want to play it in this circumstance here. And there's really no way that we lose this match in this position. We'd have to sell like incredibly hard. So pretty dominant game. I mean, we just dismantled this guy. I feel bad because we're not in the competitive league yet, so a lot of the people we're playing against aren't very strong. So satisfying first win with Logbait. We're going to hold that dub, and I'll see you in the next match. Into our next match with one of the best decks for this next game mode. For sure one of the best beatdown decks, one of the OGs, Giant Double Prince. Giant Double Prince, so incredibly strong. I feel like it's a really underrated deck in today's current meta, but it's kind of making a comeback with Lightning. But we're going to go ahead and run the variant with Fireball, because it's kind of the OG version. I'm going to Fireball this because that Night Witch is under leveled and it's going to die to my Fireball. Oh, no it didn't. Okay. Whatever he plays in front, we're prepared to go Prince or go E-Wiz or something. Yeah, he's going to go for the Lumberjack. No big deal here. We're just going to wait a moment and go for our Zap to clean all that up. So not that big of a deal. Night Witch usually means Golem. We should have a pretty decent matchup against Golem. Oh, that's going to get a shot. Oops. Huge mistakes coming in from my boy. It is Golem. Wow, that's a crazy play. My man does not know how to play Golem. That is not a good play. Cool. So even from a matchup perspective, we have like a really good matchup against Golem. So we're just gonna let this Dark Prince do its thing. He pretty much played that Fireball at 0, yeah, and then the Zap at 0. So he's gonna get a lot of damage, but the counter push is gonna be really, really nice for us. I think what I'm gonna do is go in with the Giant, have that support in, and then the Prince over here, and you can't really defend both sides, right? I think split lane was a better option here. So really, really well played to us. We're just going to wait and zap, and then all that's going to be left is one bat. And look, he damn near lost his tower on that lane and on that lane. So really good punish. The punishing power of this deck is absolutely absurd. But in single elixir, sometimes you can get into some awkward cycles. So in general, you want to play a little defensive in single elixir, or, I mean, in that case, my opponent just played like a total bot. So I was a little aggressive, but you don't necessarily always want to play it like that. Okay. I mistimed that Mega Minion, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if he somehow takes our tower, we'll take his tower, no problem. We just need to make sure we don't get 3 crown. Okay, my boy giving me the free Fireball. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And if he goes in for a Golem, I might just go in for the 3 crown. But no, I'm gonna defend. Actually, we're gonna keep it simple. There's gonna be a 0% chance that I throw this game. Ideally. I know he has, like, Fireball, I think I saw. But I want to make sure that I don't give him too much value. I'm going to Fireball defensively. Yeah, because I figured he was just going to spam us. So we just absolutely decimate that Golem. I don't even have to worry about it being a 2-tower game. He's just going to continue to spam, but he's not going to break through that Prince. Dude, chill. You lost. It's okay. Alright, honestly, really, really easy match. I mean, Giant Double Prince is just such a strong deck archetype. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Alright, well, I don't know what the plan for defense was. My man was probably not thinking that far ahead, so he decided to give us a 3 crown. Easy game there with Giant Double Prince. We're going to hold that W, and we're going to see you in the next match with our very next deck. Let's go, baby. Into our next match of the video with one of the most high-skill decks that I'm going to be playing to get today, and that is one of the OG Minor Poison Control decks. Minor Poison Control, during this era, ended up being one of the strongest deck archetypes, actually. For its really fast cycle, really high skill ceiling, and if you play perfect defense, there's really not a lot that your opponent can do. And instead of running it with Marcher, we're actually running it with Musketeer, which is kind of funny to me. Cool, so Miner's going to full defend that, and he'll probably just drop like an E-Wiz or something over there. So yeah, you need to play this deck very precisely, just slowly getting Miner Chip over time, and getting Poison Chip and double Elixir, and just defending perfectly. It's kind of crazy what you're supposed to do with this deck. Alright. This should take care of everything. Yeah, see, you can get such positive elixir trades and not take any damage, and then just go in with like Miner, and then sometimes poison if they give you value. I feel like he overextended it a little bit, but I don't really want to poison the Ghost. I think the #1 mistake I see people play with this deck, or make with this deck, is they're just too aggressive. Because we want damage, and we want damage now. But this deck doesn't play like that. It's patient, it's tactical, and you just slowly dismantle your opponents over time. I messed up that Ice Golem, and that sucks, but that's okay. He ends up fireballing it anyway, so it's not that big a deal. So you can see, I haven't done anything too crazy, but we're already up almost 1,000 damage, and that's the power of Minor Control. We're gonna go Log, Ice Spirit, and then High Skeletons. Should be okay on defense. Low Musketeer will help out with both lanes. Beautiful. See, look at this dude. Like, we're playing, so we haven't taken a lick of damage. And even the only damage I really expect him to get is with the Fireball, or if we make like a pretty big mistake. We're approaching double Elixir, so I will support this. I think he's going to E-Wiz, so I'm going to go Ice Spirit and then maybe Log if he drops an E-Wiz. Oh, he goes for the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I know he just has Fireball, so low Inferno Tower is going to be amazing here. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And Skeletons to pull in the Bandit. Okay, nice. He has Zap too. Okay, good to know. Man still has yet to break through my tower. Yeah. Probably should poison this. Go Skeletons here. Ooh, my man, you did not want to play the Ghost into the poison. Okay, he's just going to keep spamming me, but I'm not going to crack. Beautiful defense. Kind of my goal to like not take any damage here. No, I took an E-Wiz shot. Right as I say that. Commentator's curse. Anyways, we're just playing so well right now. No plays. We just are. It handles, this deck handles spam decks so well. Nice defensive miner. He just takes the fireball. That's fine. I'm actually going to force out something else with the ice golem. Yeah, ghost comes down. Musketeer to snipe the ghost. I would hate to be a P.E.K.K.A player in this matchup, I'm not going to lie. Ice Spirit. Oh my gosh, the defense is so good. Okay, he just ignored that entire left side to make that push. He's still spamming me, bro. GG's, absolutely dismantled. That's the power of this deck. You saw the control that you can establish. That is why I think it's going to be one of the best decks in this upcoming game mode. So great game 3. We'll see you with our next deck. Into the next match with one of my OG main decks. I used to love this deck, Balloon Cycle. So similar to Hog Cycle, you have a lot of cheap cards for defense and you can just outcycle your opponent's balloon counters. Doesn't run a big spell though, so like I said, you really need to leverage outcycling your opponent's counters. We're gonna go low skeletons here to clean up this Dark Goblin, only take one shot. So no wizard in hand. I'm debating going in, but I need to see how I defend this wizard before I go in. Okay, actually, I think we're going to be okay. No, I misplaced that. Oops. Flub, 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 flub. No! Dang, if my Musketeer would have lived, I could have gone in with this, but now I have to defend. So, sloppy little micro interaction from me, but that's okay. We're going to be able to defend no problem here. Okay, good zap from my opponent. Doesn't really do anything. I was probably going to drop the Musketeer anyway. So, kind of looks like he's playing Mega Knight, just from the support cards that I've seen. Not it. Lumberjack, Inferno Dragon Knight. I don't know, actually. It could be something else. People do run homemade decks. You don't always have to run, you know, a certain archetype. Alright, I'll just cycle a log here until I know a little more information about what he's running. Now I'll cycle a Lumberjack, just in the back, though. I don't really want to go into the balloon. I know he has eye drag. I want to know what a little more. Yeah, eye drag and wizard are going to be really, really annoying for us to defend. Go high skeletons here, just off to the side. We're going to find out if he has a lightning or something, because I feel like this would bait out a lightning. Cool. Not a bad zap. Not going to get too much for him. Still don't really know what he's running. I haven't gotten the conclusive evidence that I was looking for. Nice. Arrows come down. We're going to pressure with the Lumberjack. And alright, Inferno Dragon and Wizard are going to be the two air counters. That's always important to keep in mind when you run this deck, is what are their counters to your balloon, and are you going to be able to outcycle them? Alright, we're going to cycle here. Drop this Musketeer in the back. Okay, Wizard comes down. We're going to go like this. And this is going to catch the eye drag. We're going to retarget it. Nice, it's blocking it. Okay, we're just going to wait. And this zap will make it so I think we get one shot on the tower. So that's actually worth celebrating. I know it might seem like it's not worth celebrating, but it definitely is. Perfect. Great defense there. Even if he zaps here, he's not going to break through. Yeah, pretty bad wizard there, I feel like. Since the wizard's out of cycle, we're going to pressure here. We're going to go bats behind this, just in case he goes in for the eye drag. And yeah, he goes for the zap. I'm going to let this go. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to let it go because he drops the Dark Goblin. He also has Dark Goblin on defense. I just realized that. Unfortunate for ya boy. Zap here will kill this Dark Goblin. Low Musketeer. The defense is so cheap in this deck, dude. If you know how to defend against Hog Rider, you know how to defend. Or defend with 2.6, you know how to defend with this deck. So he has Dark Goblin, Wizard, and Inferno Dragon, so it might end up just being like a 6-minute game. Oh, lol, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that makes a little more sense. We're going to go low Musketeer here. He only has arrows, I believe, so this lava's just going to get decimated. Oh, wow, this deck is so bad. Why are you running lava? Dude, this deck is awful. He should just never play his lava hand. Like, genuinely, I'm not even being rude. It's just not, it's not a good play for him. He did waste his eye drag, so we're going to go like this. We're going to get ready to log a Dark Goblin, hopefully. Go, go, go. I think we hit the Dark Goblin. Yes! That balloon's going to get so much damage. Nice, and he wasted the zap. Balloon's going to go crazy. He said well played. I agree. Nice, nice. We almost took his entire tower with that one balloon, dude. That was crazy. Alright, I will hesitantly cycle my Musketeer and go for a low Lumberjack of my own. Pretty much always logging the Dark Goblin. There's nothing else in his deck that I really want to be logging. Because like I said, his deck is weird. It doesn't really make sense. Alright, we're going to go like this and pressure with the Lumberjack. At this point, death damage is worth celebrating. If we can even sneak some death damage onto the tower. I'm just going to start cycling my small spells. And we're going to end up stealing this game, I'm sure. I think he's just going to throw in the towel. Yep, that's going to put us into log zap range. So we're just going to go ahead and cycle our cheapest cards and take our victory lap. Yeah, we're going to give him the good game. No need to BM. We're going to hold that W. Super satisfying win with a really strong deck. We'll see you in the next one. Into our last match of the video. You know how long I've been waiting for this. OG 2.6 Hog Rider cycle. This deck used to rule Clash Royale. This deck used to make people rage. And what has it become? Not much anymore. I'm going to cycle this and just a log and just let this go. Yeah, no big deal. It's like, oh, I think we might have a mirror match. That would be hilarious. I think we're going to be rocking a mirror match here, which I love that. I love it. He gave me good fireball value there, so let's go Ice Spirit and Cannon. So we're going to be... What a symbolic way to end the video. Nice little mirror match against 2.6 Hog Rider. How satisfying is that? It's beautiful. Yeah, genuinely, this deck is really good. It's still somewhat viable today with evolutions, but not incredibly viable the way that I wish that it was. Alright. We're going to go in here. And, if you log on the cannons, the Hog actually breaks through with 2 hits, which is a nice little play, but obviously they have many other ways that they can defend a Hog Rider. Okay. I thought that full countered, so that was my fault. My man does have a little higher card levels than me, but that's no excuse. We're fine. We're pretty much tied on damage here. I have my cannon and cycle. You want to make sure that you avoid giving any fireball value in this matchup. I think that's where you run into trouble, like if you're cycling your musketeers in the back. I feel like a good 2.6 player will always just take that. Nice, we hit a spirit there, it looked like. I don't know if you saw. This will just like nudge the ice golem a little bit. Yeah, see, I don't agree with that because I'm going to take that like 100% of the time. Yeah, I don't think you want to be doing that. So one mistake to avoid in this matchup is what just occurred there. Good fireball there, but he's not gonna break through. And now that he doesn't have fireball on cycle, I can go musketeer. Or doing it in the opposite lane is fine anyways. Okay. Nice. Musketeer's helping out with the cannon. That's huge. That's huge. We're going to log because he has to go skeletons or something. Nice. We're going to get a hog hit. Maybe 2. Level 14 hog. Okay, nice. That's like game-winning damage right there. Relatively speaking. Huge outplay. Cannon here. Even if he fireballs, he can't break through. We have our Ice Spirit. We have our skeletons. We're so good. Nice. Hog Rider. Oh, that's a great fireball right there. That is a great fireball right there. And we don't get a shot, unfortunately, but we're going to be okay. Let's keep the pressure up because he has to defend the muskie. Oh, he just ate so much muskie damage. Nice. We're really pulling ahead. Cool. All right, we'll chill. Okay, cycle this Ice Spirit, and I will fireball that. I think it's a fine play. And then we can just log to finish off the musketeer. I'm going to go high cannon because he's been predicting it, and I didn't want him to predictably fireball. If he reactively fireballs, that's fine. It's kind of inevitable to an extent. Ice Spirit here, and then Hog Rider. Yeah, he gave up. He threw in the towel. Aw, GG's, man. Always a pleasure playing in a Hog Rider mirror match. We're going to give him the good game. We're going to give him the heart. Mwah. And we're going to hold that W with our final deck of the video, and we're going to catch y'all in the outro. And that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're as excited for Retro Royale as I am. And even if you didn't play back then, it's just nice to play the game in a simpler mode without evos, without champions, without tower troops, all of that good stuff. So just enjoy it for what it is. It won't be here for long. So have fun, use one of these decks, and I promise you'll have a good time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace out!